got this Kirk Hammett series limited guitar. It's a KH-202. It's the entry level Kirk Hammett limited guitar. The next one up's got a straight through neck. This is bolt on. Now this guitar is very similar to Kirk's original signature model that he did with ESP in the early 90s. If you look at that, I think it's called the KH-2. It's very, very similar. Same body, same pickups, bolt on neck, Floyd Rose, same skull and crossbones in the fretboard. It just says KH2 there rather than KH-202. Obviously, it being a ESP and this being a limited, the ESP stuff is very high end, Japanese market only, so it's much higher quality, but overall the guitar is broadly the same. The woods and pickups and stuff like that on the original Kirk Hammett guitar obviously superior to this, but it still plays really well. It's got a Floyd Rose in it, and it is fully floating, so by which I mean it goes up and down. That was a pain to set up. The result of having it fully floating is the action is probably, it's fine, but it's probably higher than I would want it for a guitar like this. It still plays great, but I think there's a compromise to be had. You could hardtail it, by which I mean, you know, it can't go back anymore, it can only go down on the tremolo. And I think if you did that, you could probably lower the bridge a bit and get some action back, but when I tried to lower it, I got string buzz, so this is to keep it super clear in the guitar and have the floating Floyd Rose. There's a slight compromise with the height of the action, but if I show it here, I mean, it's not exactly like miles, but it's fine. Plays really well. I think that's more my playing than the guitar. So you can hear it sort of rings through fine. There's no buzz or anything, it's pretty clear. Other pickups as well. So it's got 3 positions, so bridge, neck and in between. They all work. There's a volume for each one, so you can turn it off, and then it means you can do things like obviously being a Floyd Rose, it's got fine tuners on it, so if you're giving it major tremolo, then you can, it tends to stay in tune, and if it does go out a bit of tune, you can just use the fine tuners. You don't have to undo the locking nuts in the headstock. Trying to get it back to a bit less. So clean wise, it's, if I can get it back to a cleaner sound. Condition wise, it's pretty good. Black guitars like black cars pick up scratches and dents that you wouldn't normally see on other colour guitars. So there's a couple of little dents and scratches, and they're really small, but overall it's pretty good for its age. It picks up fingerprints like crazy. I just fitted a set of new Dadari with 9 strings to it, so they're all clean and ready to go. So it's not brand new, but it is pretty good for the age and for the money, because they're quite expensive new. Hope that helps. Hi, I've got this limited Kirk Hammett KH-202. This is the entry level for the Kirk Hammett series on the limited guitars. I think the one up from this has got a straight through neck. This is bolt on. This seems to be very similar to the original KH-202 or KH-2 it's called. This is the one that Kirk, the original signature guitar that Kirk did with ESP back in the early 90s. That was the sort of introduction to their relationship, and they built him a specific guitar. If you look at the pictures of it, it looks exactly like this. Same pickups, same fluid rose, same neck, same number of frets, scale, everything. Obviously, the limited ones are a more budget guitar, with the ESPs sort of high-end Japanese market only. So there's a difference in quality and setup, but this still is a nice guitar. It plays really well. When I got it, it had a buzz on the B string, so I ended up fitting a new nut to it, and then spent hours trying to get this fluid rose balanced, so it's now currently floating, which is not always that easy to do. So the action on it is reasonably low, but I think I'd probably like it a little bit lower on this guitar. But it's a balance between having the fluid rose fully floating and because you could hardtail it and then you could bring the action down a bit, but to keep it fully floating and not buzz is something that's probably beyond my capabilities of setup. I'm sure somebody could probably do it, but it still plays great. It's got twin humbuckers, obviously. Each have got their own individual volume control. So the buzz is from my rubbish cable, not from the guitar. So turn that up.